Welcome back to AG Chelsea TV, your go-to home for the hottest and most exciting updates on the Blues. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest content. Jackson joined Bayern Munich. Bayern are paying an increased loan fee of £14.25 million, up from £13 million on the deal previously agreed, with an obligation to buy the player for £56.25 million dependent on appearances. That initial agreement included an option to make the move permanent, but Chelsea wanted the deal to include an obligation instead. Bayern were originally informed that Chelsea would not be able to proceed with a deal after striker Liam Delap suffered an injury against Fulham on Saturday. Jackson had his heart set on a move to the Bundesliga champions and remained in Germany despite Chelsea pulling out of the deal, with his agent Ali Barat confirming to Sky Sports News that his team would do everything to secure the move. Barat made no secret of the difficulty in getting Jackson's move over the line, with Chelsea's change of heart informed in part by the return of Marc Guiu to Stamford Bridge after his loan at Sunderland was cut short. "This has to be one of the hardest and best deals we have done," Barat said. "First of all, we are so pleased for Nico. He deserved this move. All seemed lost on Saturday night, but we weren't leaving Munich until we had tried everything we could to get it over the line. We want to pass on our thanks to Chelsea for facilitating the move. We totally understood their situation, but they also appreciated the position Nico was in. He had his heart set on the move and they did everything to help him get it. And also a big thanks to Bayern. They showed huge desire and persistence to sign Nico, and never once told us it wasn't going to happen." Chilwell leaves Chelsea for Strasbourg. Ben Chilwell has agreed a deadline day transfer from Chelsea to their blue co-sister club Strasbourg. The 28-year-old left-back played a key role in the Blues' Champions League winning campaign in 2020-21, but has fallen dramatically out of favour in recent years. He impressed in a 6-month loan at Crystal Palace last season, but the Eagles opted against making his move permanent, and he was listed for sale on return to Chelsea. In Strasbourg, Chilwell will line up alongside a raft of other current and former Chelsea players, including Kendry Páez, Mike Penders, and Mamadou Sarr. But on leaving Chelsea, he leaves behind 2 transfer-listed teammates who have failed to find moves away before the transfer window slammed shut on Monday evening. Raheem Sterling, one of the club's highest earners on a reported £300,000 per week wage, is among their number. He is understood to have been left out of Enzo Maresca's plans for the season, but, after a disastrous loan spell at Arsenal last season, has failed to find a new home. He had courted interest from a variety of British and European clubs, but come the transfer deadline, no move had materialised. Joining him in limbo is centre-back Axel Disasi, who was reported to be in talks with Bournemouth earlier in the summer, but also failed to complete a move. Sterling and Disasi, who have been training away from the first team since pre-season, face an unknown fate after failing to leave the club. Tyrique George to stay Chelsea. Tyrique George's move from Chelsea to Fulham has collapsed. Talks took place on the morning of deadline day and were fast-moving, with the 19-year-old winger all set to join the Cottagers from their West London rivals. But Fulham had breakthroughs in moves for fellow wingers Shakhtar Donetsk's Kevin and AC Milan's Samuel Chukwueze as the afternoon unfolded. They also handed in a deal sheet to try to sign Jonah Kusiasare. However, the move came into jeopardy and has now fallen through. Fulham's decision to keep Harry Wilson at the club as talks with Leeds broke down played a role in George's transfer falling through. George will remain a member of the Chelsea first team but could find game time hard to come by at Stamford Bridge after a summer of heavy spending, particularly in attacking positions. The Blues have added a raft of forward talent this summer, including Jamie Gitton and Esteval Willian in wide areas. João Pedro and the now injured Liam Delap have also been added as strikers. George previously had interest from the likes of Bayern Munich and Roma. RB Leipzig held internal conversations over a move to sign him earlier on deadline day, but Fulham then swooped, approaching completion of a deal that has now collapsed. A 5-year deal had been proposed for George at Fulham, but they will no longer be signing the England youth international. The signing of Kevin from Shakhtar represents a club record signing for Fulham, totaling £34.6 million. Marc Guiu sends classy message after Chelsea return. Marc Guiu has posted an emotional message to Sunderland fans after his loan spell came to an early end, with the 19-year-old striker returning to Chelsea. Marc Guiu has bid an emotional farewell to Sunderland and its supporters after his loan spell at the Stadium of Light was cut short. Posting on Instagram, the 19-year-old striker reflected on his brief time on Wearside and spoke about what the club and city have come to mean to him in just a few short weeks. Short, really short, but intense. Guiu began on social media. In just a few weeks, I've come to understand what football truly means to this city and how that passion creates a unique and unmatched atmosphere at the Stadium of Light. It has been an absolute honor to wear this jersey, and although fate is unpredictable and had other plans for me, I can assure you that these colors and this city will forever hold a place in my heart. Guiu signed off his message by writing this to Sunderland and their fans. Thank you to everyone at Sunderland AFC for the warm welcome and support. I wish you all the very best for the future. See you soon, Sunderland AFC. Away the lads. Guiu joined Sunderland on loan earlier this summer and quickly made an impression during the Black Cats' return to the Premier League. However, Chelsea have opted to recall the young striker early amid injury concerns in their own squad. Man United squad make feelings clear on Garnacho transfer. The 21-year-old departed United over the weekend, his move to Stamford Bridge being confirmed, having spent the summer as part of the bomb squad at Carrington, with fellow member Jadon Sancho heading to Aston Villa on deadline day. After his departure, Garnacho shared a heartfelt message on social media, expressing gratitude to United for helping develop his career. Dear Manchester, after an unforgettable 5 years, this special chapter in my life now comes to a close. He wrote on Instagram, "We have created moments that will stay with me forever, and I'm very grateful for this. To the coaches, staff, and my teammates, thank you for believing in me. Every time I wore the badge, I gave everything I had. I leave proud of what we achieved together, and I'm also excited for what's to come. Wishing the club nothing but success for the future, while I look forward to giving my all in the next chapter of my career." Kobbie Mainoo was one of the first to reply, having not been allowed to leave United in recent days himself, despite Ruben Amorim's apparent disinterest in giving him regular minutes at the heart of midfield. "All the best, bro," penned the England midfielder. Ex-United defender, Sam Murray, who joined National League side Carlisle United earlier this year, commented, "All the best, hermano." Matthijs de Ligt, Bruno Fernandez, Joshua Zirkzee, Rasmus Højlund, Mainoo, Toby Collier and Dan Gore were amongst the United stars who had liked the message too. That's all for today from AG Chelsea TV. Thanks for watching, Blues fans. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you'll always be the first to catch the latest Chelsea news and updates. See you in the next video.